Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports and welcome back to Power Play. First one in a little while. I'm here, as always, with Chris Kaminsky. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Brian. How are you?
Doing quite well. So, NHL season is about to, I guess the puck is about to drop on the NHL season would be the best way to put it. How are you feeling generally, and how are you feeling about some particular situations for the Boston Bruins?
At the beginning of the offseason, I felt pretty good. We signed Elias Lindholm, who I personally think is the closest thing to Patrice Bergeron in the league. So I'm excited to see how he's going to be with the Bruins.
Mhm.
However,
However,
so we traded away Linus Ullmark
mhm.
for what I think is next to nothing.
Right.
But sorry, I just lost my camera. There it is.
That's all right. We got your audio. That's the important part.
But it's like, okay, yeah, well, we still got Jeremy Swayman. We still have one of the top goalies in the league. Well, he's been in salary arbitration for this entire offseason, and it doesn't look good, Brian.
Yeah, so obviously, you're the expert here in arbitration. Football doesn't even have like arbitration unless it's a suspension thing. Is it normal for it to go on this long? And I'm guessing the longer it goes on, the worse the chances of the two sides coming to an agreement is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not unheard of, but it's definitely not great when it goes so long that training camp has started. Obviously, the season starts tomorrow.
Right.
For not necessarily the Bruins, but just for everybody.
Mhm.
And he hasn't been to training camp yet. And now him and Cam Neely are sniping at each other in the media. And I'm expecting any day for Jeremy Swayman to ask for a trade.
Yeah, so how does it work? The Bruins, he's still under contract with the Bruins still have like the rights to him as far as like being a player, so they can trade him all that. So they don't have to like
Yeah,
come to
so
an agreement first.
so right now he's a restricted free agent.
Okay.
So the Bruins still have his rights, but he's not under contract. He actually signed a year extension last year just to try to avoid this.
Didn't work at all.
No.
Oh man. So in your gut, do you think it will be him getting traded, or do you think there's a chance that the two sides come to an agreement?
I mean, there's always a chance that they come to an agreement. I guess Swayman is asking for more money than the Bruins are willing to give him. The number that Neely said in the media was $63 million.
Mm-hmm.
I think the exact quote was, "I gave him 63 million reasons to sign."
Oh, pretty good.
Jeremy Swayman feels he's worth more than that. I personally feel he's worth more than that too, especially if you want to continue to have top-notch goaltending with the loss of Linus Ullmark.
Right. We went from, a great goalie situation, hugs all around to this.
Yeah, and like they just picked, and I know that we're in trouble because they picked a goalie up off waivers the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who. It's somebody from the Golden Knights, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then they drafted somebody in the offseason too. So I'm nervous for this season. Just as a whole, I'm nervous.
Oh man. Well, obviously the second anything happens, we'll be back to, be like, yes, it worked out, or fuck, we're screwed. And you know what? The negativity, that's very Boston, I feel like, to be like, everything sucks, we suck, we're gonna be terrible. But yeah, this is maybe a bad moment here. I mean, is there anything good? Do you want to talk about the rest of the league at all before we get out of here? What are your feelings?
I mean, going into this season, like I'm not really seeing much of the excitement that there was like last year or the year before. There aren't really a whole lot of good storylines.
Mhm.
Like I don't know. I think it's going to be an interesting season. I'm excited again to see how Elias Lindholm does.
Yeah.
He's probably the one glimmer of hope I see coming out of this offseason.
Right. So, yeah, I guess we'll see there, but exciting. I think we're like a few episodes away from our 100th episode on this, particular show. So that'll be very exciting. Let's see if I can quickly search that up here. This episode that we're recording right now is episode number 98. So two more
Oh wow!
100 of Power Play. So,
We'll
Chris,
have to do something
appreciate
special for that.
Yeah, we'll have to do something. Appreciate you talking hockey with me, and appreciate all of you watching it all this time. Please subscribe to this channel. Follow us on TikTok. Chris, anything you want to promote before we get on out of here?
I'm not really doing Twitter anymore, so I'll promote my Instagram, CRU Minsky.
All right, go follow him there.
Post a lot of stuff on there.
Are you gonna post on TikTok this year, you think? Yeah.
I might.
Yeah. Well, we'll be posting on our TikTok here.
I have a TikTok too at Chris Uminsky.
Yeah. So, go follow him there. And other than that, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right. Take it easy.